StampnStorage presents Crafted Spaces. In this exclusive video series, we will take you inside beautiful studios from across the United States. First, you'll get expert advice for improving your craft area and designing your own dream studio. Later in the series, we'll take you on guided tours of the rooms we visited that were definitely crafted spaces.
Ergonomics. Get this wrong, and your dream craft room could become a place that stifles your creativity. Wait, what's ergonomics? Over the last several episodes, we've talked about planning a lot of different aspects of your craft studio, from budget to storage to colors and materials. In this episode, we're going to talk about making sure your studio is comfortable and efficient for you to craft in. We're going to talk about ergonomics.
Ergonomics is very important and should have a vital importance when laying out a crafting room.
Ergonomics is the science of making something comfortable, of making it function for you. So when we are designing a space, we really talk to the client and look at the client to figure out where things are going to be placed to make them the most comfortable.
Because we do try to make the spaces where they're really user-friendly also. And finding out if somebody's left-handed, right-handed, which way they move. Because that's how we set things up. It's for them to have more ease in their area.
We talk about how high someone can reach, both in terms of the let's say, shorter statured people. We want to make sure that things that they can reach are in comfortable grasp, and also your taller people, what they're going to want to get to. Is there enough room? Are things in the right space, in the right position to be comfortable, to have fun in the space? Because if you're stretching, if you're sitting and your back is cramped, it's not going to be fun and you're not going to use it.
The main design elements that we look at is function of the space, circulation. We also look at how the client will be storing her crafting products. In access to paper and pens and stuff, we placed it right behind so she can just turn around and get those things that she's going to use all the time. But in order to do that, we had to have enough adequate space from the edge of the island to that storage cabinet, so that if she's crafting, someone could go behind her, pick up some product and go and sit down. So the clearance and around the island was very important.
Nerissa brings up a great topic: having space to move around. This is important to prepare for, especially if you're planning to have people crafting in your room with you.
The other major thing that Nerissa helped me with was being very thoughtful about flow in a room, making sure that we had enough space to maneuver and for people to walk back and forth and not be bumping into each other, that the island was built in a way that would accommodate you walking around it without you bumping into any cabinetry or anything of that nature. We also thought a lot about where people would be seated and making sure they were seated in such a fashion that they wouldn't be bumping heads. So in the craft room in particular is a space where we thought quite diligently about the workflow in the room and having adequate space to function.
You should also give some thought to the height of your work surface. Do you craft while sitting down or standing? Do you sit in a chair or on a stool?
I saw how she was using the space. So we created an island that is at bar height because she wanted to sit high above the normal sitting height so she can craft, and it felt comfortable for her. What that did, it gave her more storage space underneath this island to store her products, and these are the products that she'll be using all the time.
In this particular space, we have a standing countertop and we have a sitting countertop. They're at different heights so that it's comfortable to be working at a space while you're standing.
I think it's very important to have the right seating. Mary has a lower chair for her desk area, and then she has a taller chair that I'm sitting on for her workspace. When you don't have the right heights, your shoulders get hurt, get tired. It's not comfortable, your back starts hurting. So chairs and your seating in your studio are very important.
So what did you think? Join in the conversation on our social media channels, which are linked here on the screen. Check out the next episode to find out how important it is to have great lighting, as well as plenty of electrical outlets in your craft room. If you're new to the series, be sure to watch the previous episodes. Don't forget to subscribe to our blog so you can hear about new episodes to come. Thank you for watching Crafted Spaces, presented by StampnStorage. StampnStorage. Organize your craft, unleash your creativity.